Hey guys, how's it going? Just doing a quick video on my Axial scx10 Dingo Kit Builder's Edition. I know it looks like the stock one, stock RTR, but it's not. Just painted it silver, it's what I had. Did a little bit different with the black interior, but other than that, I guess it sort of does look like a RTR Dingo. I don't know if you can see very well, but one day I was a little bit bored and did this with the bead locks all the way around, within the white lettering. Of course, on the actual wheels, it kind of fell off, or came off, rubbed off. Did the hubs as well. It looked nice when it was freshly done, but now it's not so much. You can also notice right here in the fender or front quarter panel, I have a hole right there. It's actually for an LED, so I can have turn signals. Not that they actually work, it's just more side markers. I also have some LEDs in the front right there, and in these two LED grills, or light grills, light buckets. I have lights in the bumper right there and there, there and there. I have the 3 racing winch. Right now I have it wrapped with some fishing line. That's all I had on hand. Stock stuff broke, of course, you know. I also have a hook that I made just out of some fairly thick wire. Other than that, it's basically, I got the lights. These light buckets I got from Losi Kid, Overkill RC, sorry, on I think he's on rccrawler.com, and I got these. They were fairly cheap, I think 25 cents a piece or something, so they work well for rear lights. I have the switch for the lights mounted right inside the interior, but I can't really show you the lights because the switch is a little rusted out. Other than that, I think that's it for exterior modifications. I also have this rear lanyard strap of sorts, or retract. So basically it's just a toe strap that retracts back in. It's fairly long, I think about 20 inches or so. Helps for pulling someone out or whatnot. Just mounted underneath with some screws. Currently I have a 19 turn Team Epic brush motor in there, in a Broad 4 magnet can. My other motors, I used to have a 40 turn Broad in there, but it's worn out quite a bit. Well used, at least. Most of it is stock. All the axles are stock. Except for I have the 4-link on front and rear. Still have the plastic upper links, metal rear bottom links, front and rear, stock drive shafts, stock front axle. I do have the RC 4-wheel drive chassis mounted servo kit on here, which works well, except for when you run the 4-link, it hits on the servo. I know you're not really supposed to, but 3-link just wasn't working well for me. I have a Vanquish Products dig mounted. You could say it's backwards. Usually you have it the other way so you can adjust what the rear does, so you can have the front spinning or not. I have mine backwards so I can have full-time 4-wheel drive, or if I go like that, I can just like that. I can just have rear-wheel drive only. Just makes it a little bit more realistic, a little bit more interesting to drive, and of a challenge too, if you're trying to get up something in 2-wheel drive instead of always having it in 4-wheel drive. I have a Hobbyco scx10 servo one here. It works fairly well, very good actually. Lots of torque. Haven't installed it out ever on this. Smaller wheels and whatnot. It is waterproofed. I just put some liquid electrical tape around the sides, all over it. On top of that, I have a Holmes Hobbies BRXL ESC waterproof edition. I used to have 2 of these in my XR10, but parted that out to get this. Just wanted something different, really. I have a Castle Creations BEC that's also been waterproofed with liquid electrical tape. And I have a High-Tech 225 MG servo for running the dig. I think right now I'm running a 14-tooth pinion just because of the 14-turn motor. I have a Futaba 4PL receiver inside the receiver box, stuffed along with a ton of wiring just from all the parts. Right now with my 4PL I am using all of my channels, but it works well. And yeah, that's about it for how the truck is sitting right now. I am planning to modify it a little bit and have this body on top instead. It's a HPI 79 Ford F-150 Super Cab. It looks like really nice. It's a blue metallic on top for top color. Bed is in black and silver down the side. It's actually an interesting paint. I think it's a Pactra cobalt blue. It changes colors in certain lights depending how you do it. You have to back it with black though. They're backing black. And depending how thick or how thin you do the blue, it comes out differently. So it's kind of hard to control, but if you do get it right, it works fairly well. Turns out fairly decent, I think. This is gonna get a full interior with LEDs and basically just outfitted completely with LEDs. You can see the headlight bucket, turn signals, side markers, and then the rear lights, and I also have the top light. To fit this on the scx10, currently I will have to extend the wheelbase quite a bit. I'll just back it up a little bit.